Welcome back to 242 Math. I am your host, Raphael Thompson, and today we are continuing GLAT Revision Mathematics Grade 6, and this is a part of Test 1. Those of you working with us, we want you to try and work them as we proceed along, and as you get your answers, you can put it in the comment box and send it to us. At the end of the test, you can post us your name and your school and your score if you wish, and I will highlight you on the other tests. Today I'll be working with Rafaela, our student. Rafaela, show your face. Say hi, Rafaela.
Hi.
Okay. Okay, Rafaela, read number 23
What is the probability of getting a 1?
and call the numbers on the wheel. Point to them and call them.
1, 3, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, and 2.
Okay. And give the audience a chance, students who are working, to put an answer. And I want your answer as a fraction, so put your answer as a fraction. Okay, Rafaela, what is the answer?
1 over 8.
1/8. Okay, so the answer is 1/8. And tell us where you get the 1 from.
Since there is only 1, then the 1 becomes the numerator, and since there are 8 numbers on the wheel, then 8 is the denominator.
Very good. Number 24, Rafaela.
If 2 plus p equals 6, what is the value of p?
Okay, let the students at home have a chance to work it. 2 plus p is equal to 6. So give the value of p. Okay, Rafaela, work it. Write it again at the bottom and work it. 2 plus p is equal to 6. Right under the line. Yeah.
2 plus p equals 6.
Next step. P is equal to, under the p. Yeah, p is equal to.
4.
No, tell me what, write the numbers first. Don't give me the answer, write the numbers. P is equal to what? 6. Write the 6. And what you did with the 2?
Bring it across.
The equal sign. So what do you do with it? What sign does it have at the front?
A negative sign.
At the front.
A minus.
2 plus p. What sign does it have at the front? Where it says 2 plus p. What sign is at the front of that?
A positive sign.
Positive. So you took it across, draw an arrow to the back. Right? So now you put 6 and put what you have when you take it across, the equal sign. Write the rest of it. 6
minus 2
minus 2. And put the final answer.
equals 4.
Good. Put the answer on the line at the top. For the answer. Write 4. Very good. Hope you got it correct at home. You have to take the 2 to the back of the equal sign, so you change the sign and it becomes a negative sign. So 6 take away 2 is 4. Let's move on to number 25. Can we read number 25, Rafael? Read it.
Write the number 4 as a Roman numeral.
Okay, give those at home a chance to write it. Number 4 as a Roman numeral. And this is a simple one. Go ahead, Rafael. Write 4 as a Roman numeral.
IV.
Capital I and capital V. That's the number Roman numeral 4. Let's go over Roman numerals. For 5 is V, capital V. What's 10? 10
is X.
Capital X. What's 50? What's 50? Which letter?
50 is L.
L. What's 100?
100 is C.
What's 900? No. What's 500?
D.
What's 1000?
M.
M. Okay. Okay, let's move on to number 20. Okay, Rafaela, read number 26.
How many children like none of the flavors of ice cream?
So we're dealing with a Venn diagram. Don't put the answer in yet. And read the Rafaela, read the vanilla and chocolate and the rest. Go ahead. Point to it. Read it.
vanilla, and chocolate.
And the numbers are?
4, 3, 5, and 2.
Okay. So go ahead, put the answer for how many children like none of the flavors of ice cream. Raphael, work it for us because it's fairly simple. Go ahead.
2.
Okay, why would you put 2?
Because 2 is in neither of the circles.
Okay, it's on the outside of the circles for vanilla or chocolate. So 2 is correct. Hope you got it right at home. Let's move on to number 27. Okay, number 27, read
What
it.
is a half of 6?
What is half of 6? So you can work this in your head and give an answer right away if you know fractions. But we will work it through for you to show you how you can work it. Okay, go ahead and put an answer in. Raphael, let's work it. Go ahead.
A half times 6 over 1.
Equals, put equal to the back. To the back of it. Go ahead. On the top, what are you multiplying?
1 and 6.
1 times 6, right on the top. And on the bottom,
2 times 1.
put the answer. To the back, put equal. Equal to the back. What answer would you get?
3.
3. Put it there. Put it on the line. Okay, right away you know half of 6 is 3, so you didn't have to work it. But if you have to work it, you can multiply 1 times 6 over 2 times 1. That's 6 over 2, and the answer is 3 when you divide 6 by 2. To help you with the division, if you multiply 2, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 is 6. So then once you hear 2 times the number is 6, that will be the answer for the division. Once you know your tables, then you will know how to divide. Okay, let's move on to number 28. Can you read number 28?
Find the mean of 7, 4, and 4.
And what's another word for mean?
Average.
So you're finding the average of those 3 numbers. Okay, Rafaela, let's work it. Right, mean is equal to? Show us what you're adding.
7 plus 4 plus 4.
All over.
3.
Put a line straight across. Why did you divide by 3?
Because there are 3 numbers.
You have 3 numbers. Okay, put equal to the back and let's work it. 7 plus 4 plus 4.
15.
Write it. Divided by.
3.
And final answer. Say your 3 timetables. 3 times 1.
3.
3 2s.
6.
3 3s.
9.
3 4s.
12.
3 5s.
15.
When you hear 5, then you know that's the answer. So put equal to.
5.
Put the answer on the line. Very good. The mean of 7, 4, and 4 is 5. You add the 3 numbers up and divide by 3. That's how you find the mean or average of those numbers. 29. Okay, let's move on to number 29, Rafaela.
1 kilometer equals blank meters.
Okay, so we are finding how many meters in 1 kilometer, and this is dealing with the metric system. Okay, these facts you have to memorize. How many meters in a kilometer, Rafaela?
1,000.
Write it in. Okay. How many meters in 2 kilometers?
2,000.
So just multiply 1,000 by 2 and continue. How many meters in 5 kilometers?
5,000.
Good. Okay, let's move on. Number 30. Number 30, read it.
Write the fraction 2/3 as a ratio.
So we're writing a fraction as a ratio. Give those at home a chance to work it before we proceed. Okay, Rafaela, let's write it.
2 to 3.
What do you call the 2 dots?
The colon.
You put a colon. 2 colon 3 means 2 to 3 as a ratio. Okay, you could also write it with 2 TO 2 3. Same thing. Okay, very good. Let's move to number 31. Number 31, read it, Rafaela.
Find the missing angle.
What sort of triangle is that?
A right triangle.
Right angle triangle. How do you know?
Because it has one right angle in it.
The box represents the right angle or an angle of 90 degrees. Okay, what do you have to do to find the answer? You're finding x.
Add the angles and then subtract the sum from 180.
Why do you use 180 degrees?
Because that's how much a triangle should measure.
That's the measure of the the angles in a triangle. So the angles add up to 180 degrees. Okay, let's begin. Add your angles that you have.
55 plus 90. Five plus 0 is 5, and 9 plus 5 is 14.
Next.
Subtract 145, which is the sum, from 180.
Go ahead.
180 minus 145.
So you are renaming. Go ahead.
10 minus 5 is 5. 7 minus 4 is 3. And 1 minus 1 is 0.
Final answer.
35 degrees.
Put it on the line. Okay, and to check your answer, you add 55 go under the 35. Yeah, right under there, and add 55, 90, 35. What would it add to give you?
5 plus 5 is 10. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 9 is 15. 15 plus 3 is 18. It adds to give you 180 degrees.
And that's the number of degrees in a triangle. Very good. So the answer is 35 degrees for the missing angle. Number 32, read it.
VAT is charged at 12%. If I spend $100, how much VAT will I pay?
Okay, so we're dealing with VAT, and here in the Bahamas it's 12% VAT you pay. You go to the food store, you spend $100, how much VAT will you pay? You're not answering how much you will pay at the cashier, the total bill. You're just giving the VAT, of the amount of the VAT. Okay, give them a chance to work it at home. Remember, percent means what? 12% means what?
Over 100.
12.
Over 100.
12 divided by 100. Okay, go ahead, Rafael, let's work it.
Right, 12 over 100
12 divided by 100
times 100
divided by
1.
Okay, so it's 12 divided by 100 times 100 divided by 1. What can you do next?
Cancel out the zeros.
You're dividing by 100
100.
divided by 100.
Which is 1.
Okay, what are you left with on the top and on the bottom?
12 and 1 and 1.
Top, what are you left with on the top? 12 times
12
1.
times
Write
1.
that. Equal 12 times 1 all over 1 times 1. 1 times 1
is 1.
Okay. Just write 1 times 1 on the bottom. Just put 1 times 1. Right, now put equal and then put your answer. 12, because it's 12 over 1, so the answer is 12. And the answer would be in what?
Dollars.
Okay, so put the answer in dollars. Okay, 12.00. Put 12.00 up there and make sure. Okay, now remember, for this, some students get confused and they put percent as the answer. No, it's not 12%. They're asking you how much VAT will you pay, and the VAT is in terms of money. So you have to put dollars for the answer. Very good. Let's move on to number 30. Read it, Rafaela.
Reflect this letter by drawing its image.
No, reflect this letter. Read it again.
Reflect this letter and draw its image.
You're reflecting the letter and you will draw its image. And you have the letter
B.
B. Okay, hold on, let them put a drawing in, the image in on it. Okay, go ahead, Raphael, let's put the image in. Very good. So, reflect, what's another word for reflect?
Flip.
Flip. If you reflect it, you flip it. So if you flip B, it looks like a D. So if you put a mirror where you see those two dots in the middle, and this is the mirror image that we want, and you would get a D in the mirror, and that's how you draw it on the other side. Very good. Let's move on to number 34. 34, read it, Rafaela.
How many faces does this shape have?
So we're counting the number of faces on the given shape. Those of you at home, count them quickly and put an answer for the number of faces. Raphael will help you. What is a face?
A face is a flat surface.
Okay, let's count them, Raphael, and then put an answer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Put the answer on the line. Five faces. Excellent. Okay, Raphael, number 35.
Find the volume.
And you're presented with a cuboid or rectangular prism. You have to find the volume of it. What's the formula for the volume?
Length times width times height.
Write that for me first under it. But V is equal to? Okay, put equal under it and put the numbers in.
Length equals 5
And write centimeters.
centimeters times the width, which is 2 centimeters, times the height, which is 3 centimeters.
Equal.
5 times 2 is 10 centimeters. 10 centimeters times 3 centimeters is 30 centimeters.
Okay, so 5 times 2 times 3 is 30, and you put cm
Cube,
cube. Why?
because you're multiplying 3 numbers.
You're multiplying not 3 numbers, you're multiplying centimeters 3 times. So you put cm to the power of 3. So you can read it as 30 cubic centimeters, or 30 centimeters to the power of 3. Correct. Okay. Let's move on to number 36. Number 36, Rafaela.
Draw in the lines of symmetry on this shape.
And what sort of shape is that?
A triangle.
Triangle. Says line or lines of symmetry, and it only has one mark. So parents and teachers, let your students know, you look at the number of marks that's awarded for it to help you with the answer. Because it has one mark and it says line or lines, then you can say that it only has one line of symmetry. So it's awarded 1 mark. Try it in first, Rafaela. Okay, you want to draw it down the middle. So that is where you would draw that line of symmetry. Very good. Let's move on to number 37, the final question. Number 37, read it, Rafaela.
Use this coordinate grid to answer the following question. Name the picture at the point 7, 3.
Okay, so it's a coordinate grid, and we're using coordinates. You have to name the picture at 7, 3. And they're written that way for a particular reason. So which number, the number that's the first number in that, Rafaela, where would you find that number?
In the x-axis.
On the x-axis. So look for 7. Show me 7 on the x-axis. Very good. Now the next number is what?
3.
3. So go back to the 7. Go up until you get to 3 on the y-axis. Go across, show them 3. That's 3 on the y-axis. Go back to the picture. So that picture is at 7, 3. What's the name of the picture?
A sailboat.
Write it in. sailboat. Okay, you could just, or you could have written boat. You would get that correct as well. Okay, now 7, 3 is different than 3, 7. So you always remember to look at the x-axis first and then on the y-axis. Okay, that's the end of that. That's test 1. If you've completed all of the questions and you have a score, you can put it in the comment section for me along with your name and the school that you attend. And I will give you a shout out when we do test 2. Hope you got all correct. If you didn't get all correct, don't worry about it. We have more tests coming up for you.
Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. If you did enjoy, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And hit the bell. Share this video with family and friends. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one.
That's a wrap.